Yeah, he's a based man. This is part two, y'all. But yeah. So when Esau is coming up with all of this BS, man, he didn't came up with so many fables and tales inside of his science and all of that. Like all, if you really think about it, all of his science is based off of a lie. The Big Bang Theory is and first off, it's a theory. So how is all your science based off something that you can't even confirm as a fact? Like, come on now, y'all. Like, and then all these people was following this man, and they believe in this motherfucker. Like, they didn't drunk of the cup of this man's madness just to find out it was nothing but some bull. Like, man, yo, come on now. So this is Isaiah 66 and 15. I'm gonna read it again. Matter of fact, let me just go to it. It says, "For behold, Yahawah will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind." So Esau wondering what it is, if it's a comment, and why is it coming the way that it's coming, and why is it the trajectory and how it's moving and all that is because Yahawah will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many, because he's coming to destroy these kingdoms. First off, he's coming to take down all of these kingdoms and to set up his kingdom and his son's kingdom and the elect of Israel, our kingdom. Lord willing, we of that number, the hopeful elect. um the 144,000, you know, and he's coming to destroy a lot of people, although he ain't gonna slay everybody, because we gonna need, some slaves in the kingdom. And all you nations, y'all gonna bow down, y'all gonna get down. So let me go Isaiah 66 and 16. For by fire and by his sword Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many. They that sanctified themselves, Salagia, they that sanctified themselves and purified themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, says Yahweh. So all these people who doing all this, especially our people, especially Israel, they're gonna be, fucked up for all the abominable acts that they have been committing. Right? So this is what he says: "For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory." Right? "And I will set a sign among them, and I will send those that escape of them unto the nations." Right? To Tarshish, Pul, and Lud, that draw the bow, to Tabal and Javan, to the isles afar off, that have not heard my fame, neither have seen my glory, and they shall declare my glory among the Gentiles. And they shall bring all your brethren for an offering unto Yahawah out of all nations, upon horses, and in chariots, and in litters, and upon mules, and upon swift beasts, to my holy mountain Jerusalem, saith Yahawah, as the children of Israel bring an offering in a clean vessel into the house of Yahawah. And I will also take of them for priests and for Levites, says Yahawah. For as the new heaven and the new earth which I will make shall remain before me, saith Yahawah, because he's going to reset the earth and the heavens. Right? Because that the ICBM missiles, when they hit, they have certain chemicals, or how shall I say, they has certain elemental resetters that's inside of them that will cause the grounds to turn into, they're going to be deserted, but they also are going to purify things. So it's going to basically reset itself. So with fire is a purification, water is a purification, right? This time on the earth, he did it first with water during the times of Noah. And then this time he's going to do it with fire. And them ICBM missiles are going to be that resetter, and it's going to cause, although they're going to hit places here and the other places that he decide for them to hit, they're going to cause trickling down effects, like a domino effect, where if you hit this place, something happens else in this other place. So if Babylon the Great, aka America, getting hit by them, then it's going to cause tsunamis and all types of other things and earthquakes in another region, which is going to destroy that region, which those things that happen there are going to affect another place as well. So the whole earth is going to be out of whack and reset, right? From its point that it is right now, is going to be turned back into the Stone Age, basically. And because that's a funny saying that they all say, we're going to send this mug back to the Stone Age. It's like, yeah, all of these idols and these different things that they have created are going to be wiped out. And Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawah, we're going to, along with the 144,000 and the elect, we're going to rule over these nations. And let me keep reading. Verse 22, Isaiah 66 and 22. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, says Yahawah, so shall your seed and your name remain. So Israel is going to live on forever. Our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are going to keep living on, So, let me get this last scripture, 2 Thessalonians 1 and 7. And it says, hold on, let me get 2 Thessalonians 1. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna even get that scripture, y'all. But that's gonna be about it on this one, y'all. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, and then I'm gonna close out.
I have not, and I tell you, one of the reasons I admire so much Dr. Loeb is what he said. We can learn from science. He's not one of these arrogant jerks out there that looks down upon everybody else. He actually enjoys explaining it to folks like myself. He's a hero in this movement. And he's also a pretty brave guy because he takes some pretty tough stands with his scientific data. But yeah, this is the kind of thing that we need to be briefed on. You got to wonder what our scientific community, NASA, and all the rest are doing right now. I realize there's a shutdown going on, but this is occurring before the shutdown. And
this thing is heading our direction, Congressman. Yeah, I just want to ask you about one other issue while I have you. Sorry to cut you off, sir. You received intelligence that suggests that there are perhaps deep water alien bases right now sitting on the ocean floor on this planet. Is that accurate?
I would say that's pretty accurate.
Can you go into more detail? How long have they been here? Where are they?
Well, I'm extrapolating all this with my East Tennessee vernacular. So
yeah, y'all. Y'all go and check out this video. It says, alien arrival or comet? Harvard professor warns of mysterious three-eyed Atlas object the size of Manhattan speeding toward Earth at unnatural speeds. And with that, I'll give all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawah Shai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Shalom, y'all. On to the next one.